Sing it. Sing it. Oh, feels like gold to me.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre.
A view of the ATL, busy as always around the 17th Street Bridge. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for P.J. Washington.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything coming off the rim have the ability to bust out with the dribble, man, that gets your pace going.
So the Hornets starting five. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Miles Bridges is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Hawks, here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ball no good. Pass delivers. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Hayward. Ball right side. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Cooper. Bridges against Johnson. Drives to the hoop, and the layup falls.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
For a younger player, Jalen Johnson has an impressively versatile game.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he uses his athleticism to make a splash on the boards, and his quickness really allows him to hassle ball handlers. Add his shooting, and he's a solid all-around package.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Ball outside. Pass to Harrell. The kick out to Ball. The offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
To the left wing. Here's Cooper, hounded by Ball. A nice shot by Cooper.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Rozier outside. Ball outside. And he lobs it up top. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Here's Cooper, and he drives in. Second chance effort. The shake. The shot that time not on target. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Rozier. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Washington's checked in for Harrell. Now Ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Nance against Ball. Pass to Simmons. Over Hayward. And here's Simmons. They shoot again. Good on the jump shot. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Ball passes to Oubre. Back to Ball. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward, good.
Not backing down from anyone. Hayward looking determined to score on the intense coverage.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Plumlee against Simmons. Pass delivers. Now here's Simmons. Guarded closely. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Ball against Simmons. No good. Nice D from Nance. For Atlanta, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Charlotte trailing. Here's Hayward with the drive. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Middleton is checked in for the Hawks. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Thomas comes in for Ball. And the Hawks shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Thomas. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Atlanta, 2nd. Charlotte, 4th.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Simmons, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Plumlee. To the inside. Outside Oubre. Here's Martin. Middleton covering. Martin inside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Thomas. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Middleton. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second. Set new for their away team.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And he makes the first. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position, those two are ones that stick out the most.
Good on both. Well, the Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. P.J. Washington out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Thomas. Here's Harrell. No good from 11 feet.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Thomas, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game to the paint. A little mid-range shot is up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Hawks leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Middleton. Here's the 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
Here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Well, you look at Bridges, and in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Hayward comes in for Oubre. Rozier, he's checked in for Martin. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Thomas.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in as Harrell is impacting the game.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Middleton. And again, it's Atlanta. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. There's Ball with a 3. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
There's the drive. And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Hayward outside. Rozier outside. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Over Middleton. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
With good coordination offensively, Hayward is a consistent threat to knock down jumpers.
Atlanta calls timeout. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETA Hawks dancers.
So both teams changing it up here and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And there's the drive. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hayward, three-pointer. His first miss of the game, 3 of 4 from the field now. Here's Cooper, pounded by Rozier.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Cooper. Tries again. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Rozier outside. Down low. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Rozier.
What vision from Rozier there, seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. No good on the shot. And Charlotte going the other way now. Hayward outside. 1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Plumlee. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Vance. The baseline J. The Hornets pull it in.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
31.
Falls for Ball. 19 seconds left in the first half. Simmons against Ball. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 10 points.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
That'll be a 5-second call.
College ball. Substitute for their away team, Montrezl Harrell.
That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity, particularly on the offense.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game. Second half, they can generate extra possessions. It will go a long way toward getting the W.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Rozier. To the middle. This for the tie! It's deflected! And for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Harrell in at the 5, down low. Here's Cooper. Pounded by Rozier. 5 to shoot. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 16.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Ball. Three-pointer Rozier. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Not sure why he took that one. Ball outside for the lead. Kept alive by Charlotte. Hayward, good. Hayward's got 8.
Something that's evolved in this league, the level of strength training. Hayward can now easily muscle through contact.
Down low, Garza. No luck on that one. Good D by Harrell.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
At the line for Atlanta. At the line for one shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hayward. Inside. And Harrell with the basket on the assist by Hayward.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
The Hawks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball right side. Rozier outside. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Hawks making a change here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Hawks leading. Driving inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Rozier outside. Pass to Harold. Count that one. Harold's gotten 4 this quarter.
Harold smashing through the defense to get inside.
Left side, Simmons. Nance for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, but D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. You know what I love about Larry Nance is how well-rounded he is. A big guy who does a little bit of everything, Brett.
Yeah, he's a great jumper and a great leaper, but if you watch the cerebral part of what Larry Nance does as a big guy, and he plays at a great pace, and he sees a lot of what's going on the floor.
Now here's Simmons, driving in. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Harrell. Washington comes in for Bridges. Oubre, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Thomas in for LaMelo Ball. Here's Thomas. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Nance. And he's all alone. Finished off the break. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And here's Oubre. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Washington's shot is good.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team third.
We've got 1:55 left in the third.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Rozier. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Rozier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
1:19 left in the third. Rozier outside. Over to the wing. Washington, a good look. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Rozier. 6 points for him. Outside Oubre. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Thomas. Simmons defending. Kept alive. And Washington powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Oubre passes to Washington. Here's Rozier. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Hawks on top, leading by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Atlanta's shooting has been tremendous, 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Into the lane, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. PJ Washington picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
First one falls for him. The Hornets making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Charlotte trailing. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Montrezl Harrell, PJ Washington out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. On the take. Cooper's shot is off. Well, the Hornets shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Thomas. Deflected.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Washington. A nice shot by Cooper.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Thomas. Rebound Atlanta. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Thomas. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta again missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Cooper. Puts it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hornets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball outside. Yep, that one's good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
At the line for Atlanta, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Now here's Bridges to the inside. Here's Oubre. It's good. Oubre's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
Here's Cooper. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Hayward. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both free throws good from Hayward.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pounded by Rozier. Here's Cooper. Hey, expanding his range. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Hayward outside. Rozier outside. Here's Harrell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
That's good from Harrell. Harrell hits them both. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cooper. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
The Hawks leading. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Garza, pounded by Ball. Cooper's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Cooper. Fires from deep. Pounded by Rozier. Here's Livers. Trying to get back on track. It's good from beyond the arc.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're losing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
The defenses just look utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
Nance, he's checked in for Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Score's tied at 64. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Cooper, pounded by Ball. Pass to Cooper. He takes it in. Good!
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Ball into the lane. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there!
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Timeout called, the Hawks. The score is tied at 66. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Seconds left in the game. Here's Cooper, pounded by Ball. Garza, pounded by Ball. Garza.
Yes! It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Why we get money 'cause it's singing. I'ma spend it all while I'm breathing. Queening, do it for my city, giving science I believe in. I keep blowing money like it's going out of season. I keep making moves while everybody else is sleeping. I'ma your girl and give her back like I don't need this. I can't trust nobody when they come with all this thing. I keep on my Johnny Cash, look like I'm always grieving. Do it for my city, give her something to believe in. Riding through the streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then can't stop till it's a billion. Why we get money 'cause it's singing. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping. If you wanna pull up then be my guest. All this chit chat, maybe you should say less. I just talked to God and he told me what's next. I ain't slowing down for nobody, I'm blessed. But you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah, you can catch me with the 3 stripes out on the east side. Yeah. Riding through these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Even then can't stop till it's a billion. Why we get money 'cause it's singing. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over.
Nobody's the same all the time, am they? I mean, there is times when you've got to go out.
I was at the club, I know I was too. You can find some bad ones, you can find some good. I just want a good time, she just doing. I just want a real one, she gon' tell me what's up. I don't need you. And I'm running around these streets like a villain. won't stop till I make it.
Jason Preston. Jalen Johnson. Introducing the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Noel. At guard, 6'4", number 0, D'Angelo Russell. At center, 6'11", number 32, Anthony Towns. And your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020, and his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, "I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the number 1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine." Guys?
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Cooper, and it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Prince. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Noel in at the 2. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Noel. Outside, Russell. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Cooper. No good on the second free throw. And the Timberwolves with possession. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Towns against Cooper. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they made is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Cooper.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Russell after the basket by Atlanta, and it goes down 2 points. Russell's got 5 now.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
To the paint, and the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Russell passes to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Prince has got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Cooper. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shoots over Towns. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Edwards drives in. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Patrick Beverly comes in for Noel.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. To the inside, and stolen by Simmons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The shot's good.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here is Russell. 23 points his last outing. He gets that one. Russell's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on,
is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Up top, Russell. 7 points in the game. 1:37 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Beverly. Atlanta with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Al Russell. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Simmons inside. Russell's there. And that one's good. Simmons.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they pick up 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Ben Simmons. Andre Drummond is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Brown. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Here's the pass to Reed. He kicks to Russell. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. But once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Torian Prince comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Noel in for Russell. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Beasley. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brown feeling out a bit from outside the arc, and the three ball is good. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Cooper against Beverly. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Prince, and the shot goes in. Prince has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Here's Noel. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
The Hawks trailing. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. With the drive, Cooper. A shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Beasley with a clean look. No good on the three. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Cooper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Minnesota making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Vanderbilt. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Cooper drops both of them. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Noel passes to Edwards. Kicks it out to Beasley over Murphy. The shot will not fall, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. From the line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Cooper's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Good. That one on target from Noel.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Preston, fouled on the shot, and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Russell in for Beasley. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Here's Simmons after the made shot.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. And another three for Minnesota.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Good drive by Simmons. Reid with the block. Johnson against Edwards. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Russell after the basket by Atlanta. Edwards looking it over from downtown, and Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Preston passes, delivers. From past the arc, another three for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They get a hand on it. Tie game in Minnesota. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts, they move with the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine. Sort of like themselves.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Russell high post. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Cooper against Russell. Another shot. And it's Cooper missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Noel. He's got 6, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Johnson, and it's Brown in for Cooper. Here's Noel. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Preston. He's guarded by Russell. Pulls it up. They get the rebound. Garza pass to Preston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from 3-point land. Preston's got 7.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in for Taurean Prince. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell. And a change for the Hawks. Murphy's checked in. Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Towns kicks to Beverly. Misses off the left iron. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the middle. Towns down low.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Preston. Defended by Beverly. Murphy passes to Preston. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Simmons, he's checked in for the Hawks.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Beasley hits them both.
You know, as young as Malik Beasley is, it's really been impressive to see how quickly he's adapted to the pro game. For some guys, it's a struggle, but I think he found his footing fairly easy.
They double him with Simmons. Beasley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Edwards kicks to Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside Edwards. Over Nance. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Simmons inside. Covered by Beasley. Simmons against Beasley. And it's Simmons. Oh, that was
terrific. Good. It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Beasley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Beasley outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Beasley's got 6. The Hawks trail by 4. Simmons dishes to Johnson. 8 feet away. He's feeling it. And again, it's Atlanta.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Now, here's Reed. He's guarded by Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Torian Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Prince. He's got 8.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Cooper. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Beasley. That one's not going to go. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Cooper is out there with Brown. Then it's Johnson, and it's Livers in at the 3. And so it's Atlanta with it after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Here's Cooper, guarded by Reed. Cooper with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Reed, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Driving inside. Here's Cooper. Lays it up and banks it in. Cooper's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here is Russell. Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Some changes for Minnesota. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's Noel in for Beasley. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Brown missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl-Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Passes it to Noel. That shot missing, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Russell against Cooper. Garza, he's guarded by Russell, and stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. Here's Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Cooper banked in off the glass. Cooper's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Inside, here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy. Put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Cooper. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, the pass to Prince. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Atlanta calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Russell against Cooper. Pass to Preston. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards dishes to Russell. Edwards passes to Prince. Now the pass to Russell. Over Cooper. Kept alive. Towns. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Cooper with the bucket.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Outside Russell. Here's Edwards. Rebound Atlanta.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Cooper. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking the back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Here's Preston. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's the Timberwolves now, after the basket by Atlanta.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Cooper, the pass delivers. Fires for three. Money!
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line, Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Liver. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws. And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
On the weird night, doing it right.